We are on the precipice of something extremely special, gentlemen. Can you feel it in the air?
No doubt about it, a triple threat match, and look at the journey Charlotte Flair has been on. As we just showcased to all of you, Byron, this has been a rolling cavalcade of emotions, but now she's got a chance for the Raw Women's Championship.
This is where the Queen said she should be, and now the Queen has a chance to back it up.
Anytime the Queen arrives, the lights shine a little bit brighter. The air tastes a little bit sweeter. Charlotte Flair on the big stage just feels right.
Think about all that we've heard from Charlotte Flair over the last couple weeks, claiming that the entire women's division needs her, that the entire WWE needs her, then strong-arming WWE official Sonya Deville to be inserted into this match. There's a lot of pressure, I think, on the shoulders of the Queen.
When it comes to pressure, nobody succeeds in high-pressure situations quite like Charlotte Flair has.
To your point, Corey, Charlotte Flair said on Raw Talk this week, "I've never been jealous of anyone. Confident, not cocky. I ooze it. I seize every opportunity, and I take what's given."
The Queen now with her focus on reclaiming the throne.
You talk about reclaiming, that has been the mission of the Empress of Tomorrow ever since losing the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah, in 2020, Asuka lost the Raw Women's title to Sasha Banks, then won it back that same year. Now in 2021, she is hoping for the same outcome against Rhea Ripley.
What I'm curious to find out is which Asuka showed up tonight to WrestleMania Backlash. Is this the Empress of Tomorrow that was once the most feared superstar in WWE? Or is this the same woman who couldn't quite get the job done at WrestleMania?
I think we saw a sign of the resolve the last couple of weeks in Asuka, who clearly made it. She said she didn't care. She didn't care if it was Rhea Ripley. She didn't care if she had to go through Charlotte Flair. She will do whatever it takes to regain the Raw Women's title.
When you're a superstar the caliber of Asuka, you can't just shrug off a loss on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania to Rhea Ripley.
This is my brutality.
Speaking of the nightmare, we are about to be joined by the reigning Raw Women's Champion.
Arguably the woman with the most to lose in this matchup. And also the most to prove. I talked to Rhea Ripley earlier today. She said tonight is of the utmost importance because this match can legitimize my reign as Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley may not like Charlotte Flair, but Rhea respects what both Charlotte and Asuka have accomplished. To be the face of the Monday Night Raw Women's division, Rhea needs to win this match tonight.
And to that point, Corey, Rhea Ripley's third championship match on pay-per-view. The first was against Charlotte at WrestleMania 36. She lost her title. The second was against Asuka at WrestleMania 37. She won the title. And now the third against both of these superstars going after her title.
But what we cannot forget tonight, triple threat rules in effect. No countouts, no disqualifications. But Rhea Ripley doesn't have to be involved in the fall to lose her title.
Introducing the challengers. First, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The Queen oozing confidence as always.
Next, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. And their opponent, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
We're about to find out what Rhea Ripley truly is made of. But again, I can't overstate the facts at hand. If Charlotte Flair somehow forces Asuka to submit, Rhea loses the championship. If Asuka makes Charlotte Flair tap out, Rhea loses the championship. Rhea's got a lot riding against her tonight.
At some point, we know Rhea Ripley was very upset with the decision to turn this match into a triple threat, but she has to be at peace with it now. You have to simply try to survive to retain your title.
Every time the Raw Women's Championship is won in a triple threat, Charlotte Flair is involved in the match. Inaugural champion back in that triple threat in 2016 against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And in 2019, Becky Lynch won Ronda Rousey's title in a triple threat match. Charlotte's always in the action.
All three of these women playing it cautious in the opening moments. Smart move by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair, well, seemed to be content letting Asuka and Ripley go at it. Asuka has other plans, and so does Rhea Ripley.
Oh no, and the Queen stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, big clothesline from the Queen.
From behind.
Backhand connects.
Oh,
Shoulders are down.
whoa.
Expect the action to be frenetic in this one.
A lot of tense emotions in this matchup for the this prize in the women's division. And now Ripley and Asuka going at it.
Oh my goodness, Charlotte Flair sent hard to the outside.
Now Asuka going to roll through, shoulders down.
Asuka looking to surprise Ripley. And again.
Ripley able to roll through. Again, you feel that the urgent pace that Asuka's trying to utilize here.
Nice roll through by Rhea. Minimizes the pressure, but Asuka answers with a kick to the midsection, and the Empress beginning to roll.
Whoa.
Hip attack in the corner.
And here's the Queen.
So smart.
Wow, Charlotte dragging Asuka out of the ring.
Whoa! What power by the Queen. It is a brilliant strategy that we just witnessed from Charlotte Flair. She is picking her spots, waiting for the opportunities and openings.
No doubt a display of the experience that the Queen brings to this matchup, and now the Queen will have Rhea Ripley isolated for the time being.
To that point of experience, this is Rhea Ripley's 6th pay-per-view. It's Charlotte's 52nd and Asuka's 30th. Charlotte Flair clearly the most experienced.
14 times! 14 times! 14 times? Why don't you knock me down then? Go for it, princess! Do it!
Ripley showing no fear, but talking's not going to get the job done in this one.
Another woman goes down.
Knock me down! Go again. Go again.
Charlotte demanding Ripley do it once again. Oh, and that's the inexperience of Rhea playing a factor. Charlotte Flair a step ahead.
Oh, whoa! Charlotte Flair, the 13-time women's champion. That's what she's saying. She wants number 14.
That's a case of Charlotte Flair allowing Rhea Ripley's emotions to get the best of her and taking advantage as a result.
The Queen is cold, she is calculating, and that's what makes Charlotte Flair so effective in the ring.
Very good catch herself on the apron. Here comes Ripley. Oh!
Oh, look out! There's Asuka.
Drop kick from Ripley. The Queen is down once again, but Asuka scrambling to the top rope. Whoa! Ripley dispatching of Asuka with a big-time kick, and the Raw Women's Champion stands alone.
Think about what this is doing to the already confident champion.
Charlotte takes Rhea Ripley for a ride.
Can't enjoy your success too long in a matchup like this.
It's a cliche, but you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a triple threat match. Case in point, Ripley took her eyes off of Charlotte Flair for just a moment, and the Queen made the champion pay.
What a difference a year makes. Last year at Backlash, Asuka was the defending Raw Women's Champion, losing to Nia Jax, and now she's facing one of the all-time greats in Charlotte Flair.
That man, it speaks to how competitive this entire women's division is.
This is the ruthlessness of Charlotte Flair that has taken her to the top of the mountain so many times.
So much history between Charlotte Flair and Asuka.
Never beat me!
The mind games continue. Even as Charlotte Flair is inflicting punishment, she is mentally, verbally berating Asuka.
I mean, think about it. Just a few months ago, these two were tag team champions. Cover! Now a much different story.
Charlotte Flair with a snapmare takeover. Picture perfect cartwheel and a stomp to the ear of Asuka.
The vicious boot, and now the cover, hooks the leg. Asuka able to power through. Well, another attempt. Wow.
That's a smart strategy. Even this early into a matchup, the more times you cover a fallen opponent, the more energy you force them to exert.
Asuka, you know the princess is down. What are you gonna do? You know what's better than you.
I don't know if this is a smart strategy by Charlotte Flair to try to fire up Asuka.
A barrage of strikes from the Empress of Tomorrow.
Corey, these two know each other very well. Who has the advantage in such a long-standing rivalry?
Depends on which of these two athletes learned the most during their times in the ring together or their time as a tag team. You've got to use what you know about your opponent against them. Beautiful takedown by Asuka. Armbar is in. The Queen's in trouble.
Charlotte Flair trying to maneuver herself.
Asuka cranking on Charlotte Flair's right arm, and Charlotte able to create a little separation, free herself from the pressure of the armbar, and now forces the official to get in there.
Asuka doing the wise thing, staying on the Queen.
This is smart. There's not going to be any rope breaks in a triple threat match.
Asuka really targeting the left of her. Charlotte Flair, and there's Rhea Ripley with a stomp.
And this is a case of self-preservation. Had Charlotte Flair submitted just there to Asuka, Rhea Ripley would have lost her title. Ripley knows that, which is why she broke up the submission attempt.
And think about the challenge for Rhea Ripley, bursting in at WrestleMania, the Raw Women's Champion, now facing two of the greatest ever. Imagine her psyche right now, Byron.
Backbreaker by the Queen.
Oh, man. Okay, there's got to be desperation mode this entire match for Rhea Ripley. She knows her back is against the wall.
That will make or break a superstar. That's what makes or breaks champions. We are about to find out what Rhea Ripley truly is made of, but right now it is all the Queen.
Asuka able to slip behind.
Oh, what a vicious elbow. With a chop.
Much like the Queen just did to Rhea Ripley, lighting up the chest of Asuka.
And now Rhea Ripley, the clothesline. And another one.
Series of short arm clotheslines by the champ. Oh,
what a drop kick by Rhea Ripley. She has said there's a new era of females coming through, and right now trying to assert herself.
No time to get too comfortable or confident if you're Rhea Ripley. This is what it's about, unleashing the brutality.
no disrespect there to the Queen. But it's Rhea Ripley now in full control in this triple threat matchup.
Northern Lights suplex, shoulders are down.
Oh.
Asuka just in the nick of time.
A window of opportunity so small in a triple threat match to try to capture that victory.
Ripley's down. Oh, but answers with a kick of her own right on the ear of Asuka.
Asuka responds.
The champion is down. Both challengers are down. Asuka now surveying the damage, trying to figure out what her next move should be.
Take another look at the impact of that kick from Rhea Ripley.
The side of Asuka's neck.
Rhea Ripley has said, put all the odds against me. I'll show you why I'm the champ. But now it's Asuka trying to seize this moment.
Asuka tapping into that undeterred fighting spirit.
Let's go behind by Charlotte Flair. Asuka catches her with a pair of elbows.
Oh!
Nice German suplex by Asuka.
Go for another one.
Charlotte Flair is reeling.
Now Asuka feeling it, going after Ripley now. Hip attack in the corner.
Got Ripley right in the sternum. And a boot for Charlotte Flair.
Asuka trying to figure out, who do I strike next?
Why choose when you can do both?
Absolutely. Indeed. Right now, the Empress of Tomorrow teeing off on Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley.
Brutal kicks back and forth to both Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Sliding knee from Asuka.
The cover here from Asuka, hooks the leg, and Charlotte powers through.
Again, the confidence, we talked about the confidence of Charlotte Flair. We talked about confidence in spurts from Rhea Ripley. We're seeing that same confidence now from the Empress.
Charlotte Flair said, be fair to Flair in talking to Sonya Deville. This is what she wanted. She wanted to be a part of the action for the Raw Women's Championship. But right now,
I
she
don't
and Rhea
think
Ripley
this is
reeling.
what Charlotte Flair wanted. From the top, Asuka.
Oh!
Drop kick finds the target, but Charlotte able to evade for the moment.
Ripley out of the equation now. Asuka could turn her attention to the Queen.
Sliding knee on the outside. Ripley is rocked.
Great wherewithal from Asuka to take out Ripley. And now what is going through the mind of the Queen?
Always so smart, so strategic. No one can deny Charlotte Flair, the most experienced of these three.
You already know the answer to what's going through the Queen's mind, Saxton. What does it take to be the best of all time? What does it take to solidify my spot in history?
Oh my! Moonsault takes out Asuka and takes out Rhea Ripley.
Charlotte needs to hurry up and get one of her opponents back in the ring as we look back at the superior athleticism of the Queen soaring through the Thunderdome, taking out all of the opposition. Charlotte Flair now making the climb to the top rope.
Flair might make good on her promise to become champion again. Not if Rhea Ripley has something to say about it.
Yeah, Rhea thwarting that attempt.
Charlotte Flair perched on that top rope, now joined by the champion.
Precarious position for both of these competitors. Ripley trying to muscle Flair over.
They're trying to block it now. Asuka's back in the mix.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa.
This may not end well. Oh my
dear.
goodness.
Two's a company, three's a crowd.
This could be catastrophic for all three of these women.
Let's go!
Oh, double superplex.
My goodness.
All three athletes are down. Obviously, Asuka and Ripley feeling the effects of delivering the double superplex to Charlotte Flair. This is a pivotal point in this matchup. Which of these three women can make it to their feet first? Be willing to bet it probably isn't Charlotte Flair after this crushing impact from the top rope. Oh.
Again, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley all feeling the effects. It is virtually anyone's game right now.
Oh, and now Rhea and Asuka focusing on each other.
Swinging wildly.
And now Charlotte wants into the action.
This is what it comes down to. It comes down to who wants it more. What are you willing to do that your opponents aren't? Oh!
All three women throwing whatever they've got left at each other.
You can just feel how spent all three of these superstars are.
From throwing haymakers to headbutts.
I think Rhea might have rocked herself for the moment.
Whatever works in the moment.
Charlotte wanted the big boot.
Oh.
Counter for counter. Now it looks like Asuka and Ripley are going to work together again here.
Flair once again on the wrong end of the numbers game.
Whoa.
Oh no.
How about the move by Charlotte?
Double chop block.
And now the Queen.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Double natural selection.
The Queen trying to beat him.
Charlotte's going to cover both. Oh, Rhea Ripley able to push through.
Decent strategy by Flair trying to cover both competitors, but in the process was unable to keep Ripley's shoulders down for the duration. Look at the great balance shown by Charlotte. Double chop block, taking out the knees of both opponents in a double natural selection.
You know, we never would have heard the end of it if the Queen actually captured the win in this match by defeating Asuka and Rhea Ripley at the same time.
Trying to go two for the price of one, even
Almost beat
though
Asuka.
you just need to gain pinfall or submission of one, but Charlotte was trying to go for both.
Charlotte Flair's trying to make a statement, deliver a reminder to the entire Raw women's locker room that she is what she says she is. She is the opportunity. The Queen gonna fly. Oh, double knees to the face.
The Queen's plan backfiring there. Watch Ripley. Ripley from behind on Asuka.
Oh.
Now Ripley.
She's going for the riptide.
It's hooked. No, counter.
Asuka wants the Asuka lock. Ripley too strong, able to fight out.
Now Ripley again trying to muscle up Asuka. He's gonna get the advantage.
Whoa! The huge kick from Charlotte Flair.
Asuka now has the Asuka lock on Charlotte.
But she locked it in. No, the Queen able to roll through.
Flair was gonna go for that figure four.
Oh!
Big kick connects. Asuka once again wants the submission. Ripley thwarts it. A kick for her troubles. This thing is breaking down in a big way.
Ripley might be out.
Backhand. Glancing blow on the outside of the ring.
No! Asuka eats a boot from Charlotte Flair, and this time, and now going for the Riptide! 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 The cover of Asuka by Rhea Ripley. Wow! The Raw Women's Champion remains.
Give it your wish. And still the Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
We know how important this matchup was for Rhea Ripley to establish her dominance on Monday Night Raw as Raw Women's Champion, much to the chagrin of Charlotte Flair.
You can feel the rage, you can feel the disappointment in the eyes of the Queen. This was an incredible matchup, and quite frankly, I'm surprised that Rhea Ripley has escaped this triple threat with her Raw Women's title in check.
Rhea entered this matchup with the intention of making the WWE Universe believe.
Mathematically, the odds were against Rhea Ripley, but the nightmare delivered.
Here where Asuka full speed ahead into the boot from Charlotte Flair, which actually sent Charlotte off of the ring apron. But this opened the door for Ripley to slam it shut. The Riptide. It's like WrestleMania all over again. Ripley pinning Asuka. And the Queen once again beside herself with rage.
This is a clear message from Ripley that the Raw Women's Division belongs to her.
Charlotte Flair was fuming that she was not a part of the action at WrestleMania, and Rhea Ripley vowed this would be a long tenure as the Raw Women's Champion. It's going to go longer than a month, she said, and so far tonight, she proves it.
No lies detected.
How about the taunting?